Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Rashawn. Today's video is going to be about Power Rangers. Full disclaimer, I used to be a big Power Rangers fan back in the day when it first came out. So I do know the Power Rangers, and I do know this is supposed to be, it's Power Rangers, but they're going to make changes, which I'm totally fine with, as long as the changes make sense. I'm not looking for it to be just like the original Power Rangers, but you still have to have some of that essence. Which this movie does have some of that essence of the old school Power Rangers, which are the parts of the movie I like. The parts I don't like are the changes they made. They really suck. I mean, they don't suck, but it just feels like somebody that never even watched the show made these changes and they just ran with it. But first of all, I do like this movie. It does have its faults, but I do like this movie. I like the cast, which I thought was going to be the hardest part for them to do, is get a good cast for the Power Ranger movies. Get 5 teenagers that you want to get invested into, but they did a good job with them. That's a positive thing in this movie, is their cast. Like, that's a really good cast. It's hard for me to express how good the cast is. Most of them. There's a good one standout. Everybody else you could take away, but there's one guy that stands out in this cast, and he's awesome. I'll talk a little more about him in the spoiler review of this, or when I get to the spoiler parts of this review. But they did a great job with the cast. The first act with them going through talking to the kids and you getting to know the kids and them meeting each other. Great job. Awesome part of the movie. It's towards the middle of the movie where it kind of drags, and the climax of the movie, you're happy it's there, but you wish you had more of it. And it wasn't such a CGI fest. Like, this movie is a budget of $100 million, and the CGI is just not good. It looks terrible. Like, it's bad CGI. Like, when you know you're going to have to do CGI, you should do it good, and they didn't do that good. But let's talk about some of the good things, some more good things about the Power Ranger movie. It is entertaining. It is fun at times. Can I recommend you seeing this? If you're a Power Rangers fan, yes, I can recommend you seeing it, because there's little nostalgia moments in this that, I'm not gonna lie, I got super excited for. Like, it was awesome to see certain things or hear people say certain things. Amazing. If you are a fan of the first Power Rangers, the original Power Rangers TV show, you should definitely go see this. It's worth that. If you're not a fan of Power Rangers, I think you should go see it, but go see it with super low expectations. Because it's not, if you're not a fan, things are just weird. Like, well, the first act is good, but after that it just gets weird and it doesn't make sense. So go in with low expectations if you're not a fan. But so I would give the new Power Rangers movie, out of 10, I would say a 6.5. If you're a fan of Power Rangers, I would say a 7. It has enough nostalgia in there if you're a fan to boo it up to 7. And the acting is pretty decent. CGI is not that great, but it's a decent time. I had fun with it. I wasn't superly disappointed in the movie. But now we're gonna switch over to some spoilers, because I got some spoilers I want to talk about. So this is a spoiler part. So if you haven't seen the movie, I'm going to talk about detailed stuff in the movie. Things I liked, things I didn't like, things they changed that I really didn't like. But, so, this is your spoiler warning. So, they changed the way they morph, which was a big issue to me. Like, I don't understand why you would change that. But, I understand why they changed it, because they changed it just so they could have somebody die and come back. Because the moment I found out they had to be in sync to morph, and I found out that Zordon could come back once they morph and the morphing grid opens up, he could come back, I knew somebody was going to die. Like, I knew he wasn't gonna come back, and I knew one of the Rangers gonna die. I didn't know it was gonna be a black guy, but I wish I'm a little upset that they killed the black guy too. I am a little upset by that, but I knew that was gonna happen, and that was kind of it was. If they changed the morphing way they morph just for that, it's really stupid. It's really stupid. That's one of the big changes they changed that I really didn't like, because it didn't feel like it was organic change. It felt like something they were doing just to get you to feel sad about this one character dying, which you do because he's like the best character. And like the guy who plays Billy, he's great. He steals the show. He's amazing in this. Like, if there's one standout of all 5 of the teenagers, it's him. He's amazing. He also has, he's on the autism spectrum, or a form of autism where he doesn't understand humor and kind of socially awkward, which I was really a little bit upset when they first said it. I was like, why did the black guy have to have that issue? But you see it works out really well, and they write it really well in the movie. Like, he does a great job in his acting of it. They did a great job of the writing of it. It's really well done, though. And he just steals the show. Like, his jokes stick with you. Like that joke with the whole, when Zach says I'm black and Billy's like, no, you're not. Like, it makes more sense in context when you know that he has autism and he doesn't understand humor, and the way he reacts is so serious. That's what makes it's hilarious. The Morphin Grid I didn't like. I don't like the Zords. I mean, the Zords are... I don't like that they can't control the Zords unless they're in their suits. That was weird. And I don't like that they didn't become Power Rangers. There's like 20 minutes left in the movie. Like, why? I'm not a fan of Rita being the Green Ranger either. I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, I guess it's easier to do that, to condense stuff down, but I wasn't a big fan of that. I wish she would have stayed just some wicked witch and created the Green Ranger, because that could have been a whole nother secondary plot in the second movie where she actually creates the Green Ranger, and they could have did that, which they should have. But I'm not the biggest fan of her being the Green Ranger. And the other Rangers were cool. I'm also glad they didn't do the whole Jason and Kimberly kissing. I'm glad that was in there. Like, I know that got cut, but it's a good cut. That was a good cut. I'm glad they did that. Zordon was good. I'm cool with his performance. It was weird that he was a ranger. That was a little weird, but whatever. That was okay. That wasn't that big of an issue. Alpha 5, which I thought had a terrible looking design. It was a really weird looking design. He actually was pretty funny in the movie. Like, he was pretty funny. He had a couple good one-liners. He does say I, which he says it twice. I was super excited. I got geeked off that. It was weird. But there's also, when the Zords are coming, they play like the original Power Ranger song while the Zords are running, just like in the just like in the show and in the theme song. That was really cool. I kind of geeked out about that. Rita actually says, let my monster grow. I didn't like Goldar. That was just really bad. Really bad. Oh, it's just, Goldar is a good villain, and for them to do that, I was upset with that. It was, I don't know who wrote that, but that just didn't make any sense, and it wasn't cool. It was bad. And then Krispy Kremes are clearly a big sponsor of the Power Rangers, because the Zeo Crystal, which is another form of Power Rangers, I like that little bit, but they could have. That's why I wish Rita was less than a Power Ranger and more of a witch. So it shows there's other people in the universe, which it kind of does, but it shows there's bad people in the universe looking for the Zeo Crystal still too. So hopefully, sorry. Hopefully, I think they did very well in the box office. So hopefully when they get a sequel, they do a better job of expanding the universe past Earth and kind of let you see other beings and make sure you understand the Zeo crystals are a big deal to have people try to come to Earth. Because the next Power Rangers, they gotta kind of go in space. Like, they should go in space. Definitely should go in space. I don't mind the suits for these Power Rangers, the new suit. I would like to see them more so they could grow on me. But you don't see them enough. Like, you don't see them very often. You see them twice. Billy accidentally morphs, and then the team finally morphs, and then they don't really even fight in them that much. And it's very weird. Like, and this is another thing. Why are they so strong? They still need these suits. Like, that makes no sense. They really didn't explain that in the movie. Like, if you're gonna make this new kind of lore where you have to be in tune with your team and yourself to get the suits, why am I super strong without the suits? Like, what more aspects besides being able to control the Zords and a little bit of protection do the suits provide? I wish they'd have thought more into that when they were changing the whole morphing ability and stuff. But other than that, it's still a good movie. There's good parts of this movie. Hopefully in the sequel they get somebody that seems to know Power Rangers a little better and change a few things, because they can totally change, revamp stuff. Look at Ninja Turtles. From Ninja Turtle 1 to Ninja Turtles 2, Out the Shadows, they changed stuff dramatically. So I still have hope Power Rangers can get up to that next level and really do good. Also the opening scene for Power Rangers, a lot of people are saying it looks just like the fan made Power Rangers movie that was out a little bit ago that Saban kind of said, hey, stop doing that, that's our stuff. They saying it kind of mirrors that, which I looked at it a couple days ago and it does. It looks good. The opening scene is really good. The opening scene, it kind of sets it up to where it's not, it does set it up like it's not your regular Power Rangers, but then it falls back into this is your regular Power Rangers, which they messed up. They had a good opening. They definitely had a good opening. But I'm seeing positive things in this new Power Rangers universe, movieverse anyway, and they can do some good stuff. They just need to get some better writers and some people that actually know about Power Rangers, it seems. Like, and I don't mind changes, totally fine, change stuff to make it yours, but make those changes make sense. That's all I'm asking. Like, really put thought into the changes you're making to something that has such a lore about it. Make good changes. But that's my review of Power Rangers. Let me know what's your favorite part. Put spoilers under there in the comment section just in case someone else hasn't seen them and they made it this far, so they don't ruin the movie for them. But yeah, let me know what you guys liked in the movie. What was your favorite parts? What parts you would like to see change? And who's your favorite character? Clearly Billy's my favorite character. Like, Billy's the man in this. Awesome. Yeah, so until next time, YouTube, see you guys later.